Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mindset Model. If you're watching this on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or wherever, whatever social platform, hello, it's so fabulous to have you here. So, I have got my collagen matcha here. I've been awake since 5 a.m. Oh, yes, but for very, very good reason. So I generally stir around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I looked at my phone just to see what time it was, and I was like, oh my God, I've got an email from my book editor, Nick. I was like, right, bolted out of bed, got my laptop. I was like, okay, what is she saying? So she has sent back the first edit of my book, The Unseen Adventures. I am so excited, so inspired. So, first of all, I've never written a book before. I am not an author, a writer, but I am now. That is the energy I'm stepping into because I had this amazing idea of this story where it is a fiction story, but there's so many elements in here which really relate to real life as well. And the feedback that I had from my editor was just amazing. First of all, a professional person in the industry liked my work. She could see my vision and she was getting excited about it. And I was like, oh my God, this is fabulous. So I wanted to create something which really inspired people to see beyond and know that when you become your authentic self and really step into your true purpose, that is when the magic happens. And I didn't want to start off with like a self-help book. I will do at some point, but I really wanted to start off with something really imaginative and creative and fun and exciting. Now, the main character, her name is Dahlia, and she is based on me. Obviously, main character energy. Oh, let's go. And this the first part of the story is really based on my true life, like struggles growing up, struggles like trying to fit in. Who am I? What am I doing? There's got to be more to this life. And really relatable topics that you get, nowadays as well, to do with like how you look and all of those things I've really sort of like infused into the story. When I was growing up, my parents wanted the best for me, like all parents do. But their lens was, okay, Sarah, you either need to go to university, study science and be a doctor, or marry a fucking rich man. Those were my two options. I was like, well, fuck. So I listened to my parents, as you do, and they were like, right, you need to do A-levels in chemistry and biology. This is the hardest shit I've ever done. Like, I'm not like the most academic person. I'm more of the creative side. So trying to learn titrations, the periodic table, like atoms and all of these things, I found so fascinating and interesting, but it's basically maths in disguise. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I remember as well, when you do work experience, I can't remember what age I was. You're like 12 or 13 or something like that. Anyway, my parents were like, don't worry. If you don't make it as a doctor, you can be a dentist. So my work experience, I had to go to this dental practice and I was like, no, this can't be my life. No offense to anyone that is a dentist or a doctor. You are amazing, but it's just not me. So, that was the struggles growing up and, all of these things. And then, when I got into my 30s, job hopping, not knowing who I am. And then finally, when I actually stepped into my true self and I stopped wearing a mask and I was just being me, my authentic self, that is when everything changed and that is when the magic happened. So I've really taken this concept, put it into the book, really brought it to life. And there is so much magic in this book. Oh yes, I have gone next level. We've got unicorns. One of my main characters, his name is Orion. He's a unicorn. He is a vibe. There's monsters, there's creatures, there's dark entities. There's things that I've created out of my mind, which I'm like, what even is that? I love it. Let's get it in the book. So it's just so exciting. But I've also added elements into this as well, which really relate to my brand, the mindset model, which is all about, you know, obviously mindset, becoming your true self, being empowered, but also the laws of attraction, things to do with like quantum physics, the balance of light and dark, all of these things, which are true concepts, scientifically proven. I've also added them into the book as well. So when people read it, they're like, ooh, what if this could be true? I've put some really exciting things in this book as well, such as like the unseen suitcase. I've got the purse of unlimited value. So things that we wish that we actually had in our day-to-day lives. But maybe we do actually have these things, but we don't see them. So yes, it is a magical book. I'm so excited about it. My editor, in one of her notes, she was like, she said she didn't expect the book to be so funny. I mean, I find myself absolutely hilarious. Like, I laugh at my own jokes, but when somebody else really appreciates your humour as well, it's like, she said in one of her notes that she was literally sat at her desk snorting away. So take that as a good sign. So anyway, I'm in my first stages of my draft. There's so many elements that I need to go into, pivot into, expand the story. So over the next couple of months, I'm going to be working on this, really bringing it to life. But the true message of this book is magic is actually real. All you need to do on this planet is be your authentic self, step into your purpose, and anything is actually possible. So I cannot wait to share all of the upcoming updates with you. Keep an eye out. I'm so excited. And yeah, I will see you soon.